Hi, Jackie. I'm Miriam. I'll be your social worker for today.
Hi.
So, can you explain to me what brings you into my office today?
So basically, I got arrested for having marijuana on me.
Okay, so you got arrested for possession of marijuana.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So, do you only smoke marijuana?
Mostly, yes, marijuana. Sometimes I socially drink, but I've never really branched out into other drugs.
Okay,
Mainly marijuana.
okay. When did you start drinking and smoking?
I think I was about 15. I was like a freshman in high school. Hung out with a lot of people that were older than me, a lot of seniors in high school. And, I wanted to fit in. I felt the pressure, peer pressure, and, a lot of people saying, you're not going to be cool if you don't smoke or drink.
Hmm.
So I kind of fell under that pressure and just started then and never really stopped.
Yeah, okay. So, what did you like about getting high?
Uh, um, the feeling that I had, like when I was high, it just made me feel untouchable.
Hmm.
Um, Euphoria almost. It just felt so good.
Okay. When was the last time you got high?
Uh, Probably yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, like around what time yesterday? In the morning, after the afternoon, at night?
After I got out of work at probably 9ish.
Okay.
Yeah. Got
So,
home and just went for it.
okay, so last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you currently high?
No.
Okay. How did your parents feel about you smoking at the age of 15?
It was fight after fight after fight after fight. All we did was fight.
Hmm.
We don't really have the greatest relationship right now. I currently live in their basement,
Hmm.
but I'm kind of in and out. I don't really have too many conversations with them.
So, what were your fights about? Was it mainly about your marijuana usage?
Yeah, most of the fights are about me. They fight, back and forth with each other, but a lot of their fights are about me.
Okay.
My drinking, my going out, my marijuana usage, the fact that I work at McDonald's. Uh, the fights are endless.
Okay. Um, so, what is your family life like? I know you said, there's a lot of fighting
Right.
in your house, but do you have any siblings?
No, I'm an only
You're
child.
an only child.
And when I was growing up, they weren't really around my parents. They
Okay.
worked a lot.
Okay. So,
So,
so your parents are still married.
yes,
Okay.
they fight a lot. They're still married.
Okay.
But I would come home from school and it would just be me by
Okay.
myself until 7, 8ish.
Okay.
So I had a lot of free time on my
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah. Does anyone else in your family have a drug or alcohol problem?
I have an I have an aunt that smokes as well. I did it with her a couple times at a few family functions. But I don't know if I consider it a problem. I think she only does it occasionally.
Okay.
But no one else, no.
Okay. So both of your parents don't smoke or
Um,
drink?
they have alcohol in the house. They drink occasionally when we have, gatherings or they have their friends over.
Okay.
But other than that, no, no problem.
And are you allowed to smoke or drink inside the house?
Um, it's frowned upon, even
Okay.
though I'm older, they're still not okay with it because I had such a problem since I was 15.
Okay.
But it's in the house, and you know,
Mhm. Um, can you explain? Can you just like take me like what is a typical day like for you
okay.
from the moment you wake up? So the
So
moment you fall asleep.
if I have work,
Okay.
I get up, usually smoke,
Okay.
probably don't eat anything, get dressed, go to work, which is at McDonald's, like I said.
Mhm.
There I'm the cashier, so I'm like around people all day,
Mhm.
which is pretty cool. I like talking to people. And then get off work, depending on the day, maybe like 5 or 6. Come home, change, smoke some more. Probably call up some friends, go meet up with them, go get a drink or something to eat. Probably go out to like one of their houses, smoke some more, and then get home at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., crash.
Okay. And how many times a week do you work?
Like 4 or 5 days a week.
Okay, so are you part-time or full-time?
I'm part time.
Part-time. Okay.
Yeah.
So about 20, 25 hours a week?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um so so what is your relationship like with your parents?
It's very broken at the moment. We
Okay.
never really had a strong bond, maybe like when I was younger. Um, but as of now, it's not. I mean, if I say hi to them, that's a good day.
Okay. And what do you think is the cause of that?
Probably me upsetting them a lot when I was younger. I mean, I never got in trouble to the point where like cops were involved when
Mhm.
I was younger, but I was never really the easiest child to deal with. So maybe
Why do you say that?
I was always stirring up trouble, bothering kids at school. Never anything too horrible, but
Okay.
you know, they've gotten calls from the principals.
Okay. So so after a typical day um where you're out till 2 a.m. smoking with your friends, drinking and partying, how do you feel the next day?
Maybe like a little tired if I have to wake up early and go to work again,
Mhm.
but other than that, pretty good. Like maybe that I need to smoke another blunt or something. I don't
Okay.
know, but not bad at all.
What triggers you wanting to smoke every day?
The honest answer would be that I think I have self-esteem issues. Since I was little, my parents really never were the type to embrace me and tell me they love me and that I was like a good kid and all this stuff. So I think I really have self-esteem issues. I don't really feel like worth it. And, I don't really feel like they love me. I feel like they have me around because they are my parents.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry to hear that. Um, how do you feel about you getting arrested? I know we touched upon that
oh
when you.
man, that was the worst. That was the worst. Probably like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Um, but yeah, I think that's why I'm here and want to turn it around.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it sounds like you're saying that you want to decrease your smoking
Oh
and your
yeah.
drinking,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
um, even quit.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be
Okay.
great.
So why do you think quitting would be ideal for you at this time? Or
I feel like if I don't worry about, not worry, but if I don't smoke pot all the time, maybe I could get a better job. Maybe I can even get like more hours than part time.
Mhm.
Maybe I could get a car and make more money, get out of my parents' basement,
Yeah,
make something of myself.
yeah, those sound like all great benefits
Yeah,
that would come from you quitting.
yeah.
Um, so so I know you had said earlier that you had started smoking marijuana when you were 15.
Mhm.
Um, do you feel like you smoke more now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Much more accessible now. I can get it myself.
Okay.
I don't have to go through other people. It's everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, maybe people don't know that, but it is. Um, I do it much more often now than I did when I was 15. 15, I had to worry about I can't do it and go to school.
Okay.
You know, it was more of like a weekend thing, whereas
Yeah.
now it's like a everyday.
And who are you smoking with?
Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's with my friends. Sometimes it's random strangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, at this time, do you think that you'll be able to commit to quitting?
I've thought about it in the past and I never really committed to it. But me getting arrested, man, I feel like I have to. If I want to do anything with my life,
Yeah.
I gotta quit. I feel like it's my only way out.
Well, it's good to hear that you really want to quit. I commend you for that. And I commend you for coming in.
Thank you.
I think that's all a step in the right direction. Um, so I have to ask you, do you currently or have you in the past had any feelings of you wanting to hurt yourself or
Oh,
someone else?
no, 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 no. No.
Not even when you got arrested
No.
for the
I was
possession?
mad at myself.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Well, I just wanted to let you know um, if you ever have those thoughts or feelings even in the future, so please let me know immediately.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And also let someone else know that you trust, um, because that's really important.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thank
Okay.
you.
Do you feel that the session was helpful for you today?
You know, I really do. I was very skeptical in the beginning. I didn't really want to come in. I was kind of like, shrink, you know.
Yeah.
But you really helped me realize that I shouldn't be doing this every day and that I can change my life around and go get a job and, get out of my parents' basement. And maybe we can even change our relationship and be okay with each other and, be able to say more than hi to each other without having a fight or, whatever else. I also feel like you opened my eyes to it being okay to not get high. Like I can get through a day without it, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it's possible.
That's good. Those are all good things.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think will keep you motivated,
Uh,
um, to
uh,
quit?
I think staying out of jail, because that's the last thing I want to do. And since I did get arrested, I mean, I have to pay a huge fine to get out of it, but as long as I'm not in jail behind bars, I'm okay. So I think that's a huge, huge, huge motivator because that's something I do not want to happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good.
I also think getting a better job, getting paid more,
Mhm.
might be a motivator because, um, I mean, right now I'm making minimum wage
Mhm.
part time. So, um, I mean, if I have more money, I can move out, like I said. So,
Yeah. Um, what are some ways that you think, in the meantime, you can help your relationship with your parents?
I mean, I can try talking to them. I don't really know how that'll go because it is kind of random since we haven't talked in years. But it might help the situation, even if they don't respond the way I want them to at first. Maybe eventually it'll change. So if I just keep trying,
Maybe going in with an open mind.
yeah,
Okay. Do you think that sounds like something you would be interested in doing,
yeah,
and maybe something that would be possible for you?
yeah, I think I could do that.
Um, Also, we could maybe even look into doing a family counseling session, bringing them in.
Yeah, that'd
Would
be
you be
cool.
interested in doing something like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and schedule your next session together,
Okay.
and then we can also take it from there. If and then also schedule a family session as well
All right. Sounds good.
for future. Okay,
Thank you
great.
so much.
Thank you so much. It was great meeting you.
Thanks. You too.